Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey, and that is the all-new 2026 Subaru Forester Wilderness. I'm in the wilderness in Chicago at the Chicago Auto Show at the very theatrical Subaru booth, where in this video, I'm going to take you on a quick tour. Stay tuned. Yes, gearheads, new for the 2026 model year, so we won't see it for a few months, is the new Wilderness edition of the new Forester. It feels like just yesterday, Holly and I were here at Chicago, which was last year, checking out the new 2025 Forester. Now we've got the Wilderness version, and just for a little sneak peek, we also do have the 2025 hybrid version back there in green. But in this video, we're going to take a look at this Wilderness version of the Forester, still using the 2.5 liter boxer 4-cylinder engine. Some things that make this one stand out are its increased ground clearance. We're at 9.3 inches of ground clearance, which is just shy of the outgoing Toyota 4Runner at its 9.5 inches of ground clearance. So pretty stout clearance underneath this one. We do, of course, have independent suspension all the way around, which means we don't have to worry about differentials being our lowest point on this one. We have an advanced X mode for off-road performance, upgraded suspension, and Yokohama Geolandar all-terrain we've got some off-road tires on this one, but the look of the Wilderness has kind of become a signature staple of the crossovers in Subaru's family. So we get extra black cladding on the front. But the interesting part about what Subaru does is they actually give it some texture. So we've got it here in the grille, we've got it on the front corners. And you will have to forgive me if I fall over in this video, because with these screens moving underneath me, it is a little disorienting. I'm sorry if it makes you sick watching it on camera. Just imagine being here, trying not to fall over. But taking a look at the front of it, the first thing that struck me was the upper part of that grille surrounding the Subaru logo. That's all closed off. That isn't getting any air back behind there. But then I took a look at the hybrid version, and it's the same, just of a different design. Then you can see we have our LED headlights, fog lamps, incandescent turn signals in this, but we do get those gold, bronze accents to denote that this is the Wilderness version. We also get the anti-glare hood decal on the hood, obviously, just to help with visibility when off-road. As we pull around to the side, you can see its rugged stance. That black cladding up front really does give it a more aggressive demeanor. And then those Yokohama Geolandar AT tires wrapped around those 17-inch wheels. Very clean look, very interesting, rugged look for this small little SUV crossover. It did debut as a 97 model, or back in 1997. They actually walked us through some of the history, and the Forester really began in 1995 in Japan at an auto show over there as a concept vehicle, and then became reality for 97 and has been winning awards since 1998. So very popular vehicle within the automotive community, very popular vehicle within Subaru's lineup. Now with the Wilderness edition tacked on top of it for this new model year. A lot of people critiqued our videos over the last couple of years, well, last year, of the new 25 Forester, saying it looked too much like a Ford or it looked too much like a Honda. Here, this Wilderness model definitely does not look like any of those vehicles that y'all have been naming over the years. You can see we get those upgraded roof racks with the bronze up here. We get the bronze gold look with symmetrical all-wheel drive here. And then as we pull around to the back, you get that Wilderness badge on the back. The accents around the word Subaru in the rear bumper. Forester is stamped on the back tailgate. Very clean look, but very familiar to the traditional non-Wilderness Forester, which we'll look over here at the hybrid just to show you a little bit of contrast The black on the bumpers goes up much higher to the taillights here, much like it went up the sides of the front. Up front, we'll go ahead and lift the power lift gate back here. Being in Wilderness, you get all the Wilderness mats and logos back here in the back. So we get that Subaru Wilderness here. We get the topography and the rocks back here. Very nice, but also could be a little bit of a hassle to clean. You can power fold or fold the seats down. It's not really a power fold, power release the back seats down from back here to give yourself some extra room for storing larger items. We do have a roller shade here in this one to hide our items from prying eyes. I'll get my words out. And then we have our power button right there to close it. But one thing I really like is your additional lighting down here that shines down on whatever is underneath your hatch. So if you're out on a campsite exploring, you can have some additional light for you. And we've got some fun Easter eggs like the compass built in back here. Those are found all throughout the vehicle, but we'll go ahead and close that. I hit the wrong button, my apologies. We'll go ahead and close that and we'll come inside here. And because just like all other Subaru models, we don't get a leather interior. We get their, I believe they call it StarTex. I can't remember all these fancy terms for what is essentially vinyl seats, but they are a nice premium vinyl. We get the Subaru Wilderness tag that most of you have let me know in the comments is not your favorite, but there it is, just to give a little bit of accent to all the two tones of gray here in this one. You can see we have auto front windows, but not auto all the way around. All your window controls here, no gloss black, I like that. Power seat controls, interesting seat patterns and textures here, but we do get Subaru Wilderness embossed in the headrest, contrasting stitching, which I like a lot. And then I will go ahead and show you decent storage here in the door for a small tablet. More Easter eggs here with their boot prints. Very nice there. Climbing in behind the steering wheel, typical Subaru steering wheel, but we get the bronze accents here. The Starlink infotainment, not a lot has changed overall. It's more just a packaging and appearance, colors and textures for the Wilderness. So you can see we have those Wilderness floor mats and then these seats. These seats really are comfortable. We had the next to base model, I believe it was the premium, for a week on the channel. We liked it a lot. It filled our needs very nicely. It actually hauled a lot of stuff back for us. May have been squatting on its suspension, but we were able to fit a ton of stuff into the back with those back seats folded like we've got there. Did want to show you the storage in the back door here. You're gonna have to store smaller tablets upright there, but you can store a tablet. I've got a big storage pocket right there. Nice seat back materials here. I think it's gonna weather the storm. You have 3 across top tethers, and then if I can actually push it to latch, you actually have what appears to be, reclining seats, but they aren't. They just have a nice rake to them as it is. Have a fold down center armrest with a couple cup holders, center headrest here. Your center seatbelt does come down from the ceiling, lower latch points on the outboard and a single one for the inboard. So you're gonna have to be borrowing or doing something there for that middle seat. Coming inside, you can see plenty of room behind where I was sitting at 5'10". Still get all-weather floor mats that are deep lined here. We get 2-tier storage on the back of the seats. So you've got your big storage here, maybe your tablet storage and a cell phone. Let's go ahead and try that out. So tablet and let's see, cell phone. There you go. That's what that is designed for. Over here, we don't have heated outboard seats on the Wilderness model, but we do have additional power. Some air vents back here. I like that a lot. These are reclining seats. I was like, I know I'm not crazy. These are sitting back just too far for original. So to recline these seats, there is actually a strap over my hip here. So this is upright, a decent headroom. The Forester has always had a big single pane glass sunroof, very massive, but back here, no glass over me. But yes, I can fold these seats down. It's actually surprising just how far back it goes. But yeah, that is a quick look at the Subaru Forester Wilderness. Unfortunately, I'm not going to get to drive this one. The closest I'm going to get to take this one into the wilderness is exactly where I am right now. A lot of people say the theatrics of auto shows is dead and gone. Well, nobody told Subaru that, because this booth is quite impressive. You've got this full digital screen display that goes all the way down the stage, that they will be doing shows on periodically throughout the auto show. This auto show runs for 10 days. So if you want to come out to the McCormick Place, check out the auto show, absolutely do so. Find us on all social media channels: Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, you name it. Everything is at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for me, with the new Subaru Forester Wilderness, until next time, gearheads, bye. Hey gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Cory, and this is the 2025 Subaru Forester Wilderness. I am at the Chicago Auto Show. In this video, I'm going to take you on a quick tour. Stay tuned. 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 Stay tuned.